All right. So in this video, I just want to show how to find cotangent of a given angle, cosecant of a given angle, if you had to evaluate it. So, we've already done, like sine of 30. We've already talked about that a little bit. Sine of 30, it's 0.5 or it's 1/2. So make sure, that your calculator mode here, make sure it's in degree mode again. Got to have that still. So we know that secant of x is just equal to 1 over cosine of x. All right, and that's what we're going to have to do to evaluate this expression. So, notice, there's no secant, cosecant, cotangent buttons here. These other ones here we'll get to later. But so if you want to evaluate secant of 40 degrees, you don't have to rewrite it, but this is what's going on. You're going to think of it as 1 over the cosine of 40 degrees. All right, and that's what you would type in the calculator there. All right, you would just type in 1 divided by cosine of 40. So 1 divided by cosine of 40. All right, it gives you this large irrational number here. So 1 point, let's write it down below, 1.305. There we go. So notice it is not the same as, it is not cosine of 1 divided by 40. That's going to be a totally different answer. You see it's actually getting really close to 1 there. And the reason why is because you're, 1 divided by 40, that's really close to 0. And when you do cosine of 0, you get 1. So because that's really close to 0, you're getting 1. Anyway, so for cosecant, all right, we're going to do 1 over sine of 40. And for cotangent, we're going to do 1 over tangent of 40. All right, make my little fraction this time. So 1 over sine of 40 gives me 1.555. 1.556. Kind of round that up. And then for cotangent, 1 divided by tangent of 40. 1.1917. 1.1917. All right. So it's just the reciprocals. So if we were to look at cosine of 40, and we did 1 divided by that, that would give us this 1.305. 1 divided by 1.35. That's all that's going on.